recording's working. Alright, great. So, yeah, it's finally happened. I found someone that decided to share some knowledge. Well, they found me. That's how it usually works. And so I don't know if they're doing a video of it or not, but if they're not, I'm just gonna record this. Just, you know what, for keepsake's sake, because these moments are rare.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh?
Yeah, Sing Cho, these moments are rare and they're touching.
Volume? Oh, drat.
Yep. Next volume really fits. Alright. So I'm gonna read the whole thing, guys. This is for documentation purposes. It finally happened. It's a rare, good moment. I hope you guys get these too. Oh, alright, hi. Hi. How you doing? Doing swell. That's good. Want to hear some stuff about the rocket launcher? Sure. Alright, get comfy. This'll take a while. Okay. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law. A major limitation of conventional kinetic weapons. Recoil. One way to mitigate recoil is to allow the propellant to exert a counterforce. Instead of absorbing energy into the weapon, venting propellant gases to the rear of the shooter balances the forward momentum. So-called recoilless rifles operate on this principle. Open-tube weapons that fire large artillery-like shells from the shoulder. Such weapons remain in use today. And while similar to rocket launchers, they are technically distinct. The difference lies in the propulsion of the projectile. Recoilless rifles impart all their energy at launch, whereas rocket launchers incorporate the propellant means within the projectile. I can't read. Hence accelerating once fired. In any case, launching is only the means to an end, that being the delivery of a payload onto a target. When it comes to penetrating armor, relying on kinetic energy will only get you so far. Explosives deliver far more bang per gram. Even so, an uncontained detonation isn't particularly effective. Instead of dispersing in all directions, to effectively tackle armor requires focus. One of the ways you can do this is by forming a concave void in an explosive charge. Upon detonation, the shockwave converges, concentrating its force. Much like a lens might focus light. A conical hollow proves most effective in focusing on a single point, even able to punch holes in steel plate. But for maximum effect, a final element was needed. A conical copper liner in front of the explosive charge. The immense force generated by the concentrated shockwave form a copper lance. A jet of molten metal traveling at hypersonic speed, capable of piercing an alarming thickness of steel.
It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Sing Cho, please. You're as bad as Zhongli, Jesus Christ. Suddenly, armored vehicles were no longer invulnerable. Since World War II, the rocket launcher has been an essential tool in warfare, and an instantly recognizable weapon seen in movies, television, and games. There you go. Thank you. Mind if I take some crystal marrow? Sure, go ahead. Thanks. No problem. I've learned something new. I can keep going. Might take a while. I mean, if you want. We'll see. I gotta ask, though, why are you relaying this info? You studying for a test? To spread the word of iconic arms. Okay. A valiant mission. But of course. Plus, having Klee around makes talking about explosions make sense. I bet it does, lol. Yeah, she was playing as Klee. Alright, let's continue. However, in the early 1980s, this wasn't the case. Until then, the only place you'd see them would be in war films, comics, or in the hands of toy soldiers. Invariably, it was the American M1 bazooka seen in the hands of the heroes, so named for its resemblance to a tubular musical instrument, nickname stuck, to the point that bazooka became a catch-all term for any rocket launcher. Old or new, a generic term that still remains in use. And so it was stories of war that first introduced rocket launchers to popular culture. But as a new era of action films came of age, their influence would spread. Car chases and shootouts were a staple of 1970s crime films. But as audiences' appetite for destruction increased, filmmakers looked for new ways to raise the stakes.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwan Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
No, I'm already reading a book. Jesus Christ, Sing Show. Stop being insensitive, Sing Show. I'm fucking reading something. Uh, Something visually distinctive and touching on primal instinct. A new form of explosive justice. One of the key catalysts for this was Rambo First Blood, fusing police action with military themes, and fully embracing the potential of a chaotic hero on a rampage. It resonated with the era, and while it was no E.T., it triggered a sequence of explosive hits that would go on to shape the
It was on a
decade.
deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Singcho, please. I beg of you, sir. Films like Terminator, Red Dawn, Commando, Death Wish 3, Rambo 2. By the mid-80s, explosions were a currency of cool, and the best way to deliver them was by bazooka. There you go. Thank you. I tried to find a clapping emoji, couldn't find one. So accept this instead. Roarous applause ensues. Hi, thanks. If you want to hear the full thing, check out Ahoy's video titled Rocket Launcher. Okay, thank you. I'll take note. I just took the captioning, put it into text so I can copy and paste. I shall take my leave. Okay, nice chatting with you.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Sing Cho! Please. Yeah. Basically, the rest was fair wishes. See? So yeah, it's one of those rare moments. I don't know if he's making a video. If he is, then hi. If he's not, then hi anyway. I'm documenting this moment. This is like some golden new stuff. You gotta take it when you can, man. Gotta learn what you can. Alright, that was about it. See you guys.